All right, welcome to Video Guys News Day Tuesday. You give us 20 to 30 minutes, we're going to tell you about the products we sell, new technologies, new features, workflows, tech tips. Today's show, all about Epiphan. Epiphan is one of our favorite vendors. They make a great lineup of video encoders, live streaming, and live production devices. And today we're going to talk about their live streaming and video production devices. We're really excited because they've got some great deals going. They've added some new features, and we've even put together a special bundle for you that we're going to tell you all about. So let's jump right into the show. First product I'd like to talk about is the Epiphan Webcaster X2. We've done a few shows on the Webcaster X2. It's a great device for going straight to social media. They've now got presets for YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and what's the other one they added?
Switchboard Live.
Switchboard Live. Oh, I feel terrible. Yeah, Switchboard Live. Great, guys. Switchboard Live is really cool because that lets you then take your stream and send it out to multiple sources at the same time if you want to. So the Webcaster X2 is $299, HDMI input, streaming device, really great. You know, a lot of folks think live streaming is using your phone or your mobile device, and yeah, that might be okay. But if you're watching this show, you're into video, and you know you really want to be using a video camera, so by all means, Webcaster X2, plug it into a video camera, and be ready to go. Next product we have, the Epiphan Pearl 2. That's this big puppy right here. The Epiphan Pearl 2 is a complete, powerful video live production mixer combining encoding, switching, recording, and playback. You get 3 live video mixers, 6 HD sources at 30 frames per second, CDN and streaming server support, switch between layouts while streaming. You see that little screen over there? If we can focus on the unit over here, I'm going to point to it again. This little screen lights up, and it's a touch screen where you can actually control your show. So what's cool about the Pearl and the Pearl family of products is the talent. The person like me can use the device to run the show at the same time. It's a kind of set it and forget it, easy bake oven way to do your live streaming. You know, we do our show on a TriCaster, and we have operators to work the TriCaster and me and stuff like that. Where the Epiphan Pearls and Pearl Mini are really cool is that you can set up your screens, whether it's a picture-in-picture, a graphic, a video source 1, video source 2, and you can switch from them yourself as the talent, or someone can be trained very quickly to do it if you're in a volunteer situation. Let's say you're a house of worship or otherwise. I want to go into the Epiphan Pearl 2 a little bit more. It is available in other flavors. We have a 4K upgrade. If you want to do 4K, it actually supports 4K out of this case. They also have rack mountable versions, a single rack mount and a dual rack mount, and we're finding that's being used a lot in government and corporate situations. So the Pearl 2 starts at $63.75, which is a very affordable spot for a complete live video production and switching and recording and playback solution. And like I said, easy to use, easy. Once it's set up, it's really cool and simple to do. And we really love that because there are a lot of situations where you're using a volunteer or a non-professional production person. Next, I'm going to talk about the Pearl Mini. That's the little one over here, folks, and we'll get a picture on that shortly. Pearl Mini is the little sister of the Pearl. It does everything the Pearl can do, but a little bit less of everything. So it's got less inputs, it's got less, it's still got the screen supply, and the live screen is big that you could do stuff with, but it's got less inputs. Oh, I was hoping we didn't get that comparison slide done, guys, of the two.
Actually, I have it over here.
All right, let's pull that slide up because I had seen the production. I said, let's get a slide up that really shows the both units side by side. So we're going to go into that one. And unfortunately, I can't read a thing that's on that screen, guys. So I hope it shows up clearly. But here's some of the comparisons of the two units and the different amount of inputs and outputs each one has. All right, that was a fail. I apologize for that. Okay, let's talk about a bundle that we have, a super bundle. Let's get the camera on the bundle so we can show you what's in there. This is the Pearl 2 Mini and PTZOptics bundle. This bundle includes not only the Pearl 2 Mini, but this great case for carrying it around, a PTZOptics 12x USB PTZ camera, and a 64 gigabyte pro grade card for you to record that stuff onto, because the Pearl has recording capability. So for $49.99, that's a complete solution for under $5,000. It's easy to use, easy to run, easy to support. I guess I want to go back to the slide that had, oh, here we go. So the two units side by side. I apologize for not having the slide that shows you the difference in them of how many inputs each one has versus the other. Can you just bring that up on the screen again, and I'll stop talking because I can't read it. Da, da, da. All right, and we'll post that side-by-side comparison on our website. Okay, next we want to get into some of the verticals that you can use the Pearl 2 and the Pearl Mini. So let's roll this video from a fashion event that was done with the Pearl 2. Okay, let's go to this camera. I'm going to walk you through the different connectors that we have on these two units over here. So if we could put the camera right on, there we go, great. So this is the Pearl, and you can see the Pearl 2 has 4 HDMI inputs, 2 SDI inputs. It's got 4 balanced audio inputs as well, and you've also got 2 HDMI out, so it's a more robust I/O. Here's the Pearl Mini. It's got 2 HDMI inputs, a single SDI input, and then it's got HDMI out. It's got 2 balanced audios and RCA audio. The other one's got RCA audio as well. The Pearl 2's got the communication device, so you can control it from a external, like a Crestron type situation and stuff like that. I also have these two stacked on top of each other. Let's keep this camera where it is on this, so you can see the relative size difference. So what I love about the Pearl 2 Mini is you get the bigger screen for working on it, and it is smaller, as you can see, as a real portable unit. It does fit very well in this little case that we have available. So once again, these are the units. Excited to talk about that. And now we're going to go into some of the verticals that these products can be used in. One of the main verticals where we've seen the Pearl really take off, the Pearl 2 and the Pearl Mini, is education. In education, you're getting the ability to use it for recorded lectures, live lectures, video lessons. It can use student-generated content. You can bring up their projects to present on a screen or share or stream. You can also have pre-recorded video in the Pearl that can be then played back to the classroom as part of your educational experience. And also you can bring in special guests, conventions, talks, competitions, remote interviews. And yes, we have people using them for their Board of Ed meetings to do their basic plays and instruction and things like that, because it is a recorder as well as a streamer. So you don't just have to stream. Sometimes you just want to record something as a school from multiple cameras, and a Pearl's a great solution for that. Let's see this video now that's going to talk a little bit about how the Pearl can be used for aiding education. This is on the Pearl Mini, I believe.
Hi, I'm George with Epiphan, and we're here at ISE 2019, and I'm with Jeff from Kaltura. Both of us are super excited about the integration with the Pearl family of products and the Kaltura platform. So something like Pearl Mini, already super exciting and used heavily by a lot of our education customers. Of course, tying that together with Kaltura means they have even more options.
Make it simple, make it easy. That's how you get great video content helping teachers and students in their learning experience.
And now, of course, with this integration, they get the opportunity to use an easy, ultra-reliable hardware encoder like the Pearl to tie that all together.
Absolutely. And the great thing with Epiphan and Kaltura is that you can pick the simplest workflow that works for you, such that teachers and students have effectively a one-button solution to recording whatever it is they want to record, in class, out of class, for lectures, for collaboration, you name it.
Exactly, and of course, specifically with the Pearl Mini, you have that touch screen on the front that you can see the scheduling that's coming. You can control the start-stop. They get the confidence monitoring all on the front of the device. You know, you could put this right on the podium and have the teacher do everything. Ultra simple, and of course with high-quality inputs, high-quality audio.
Just want to let people know, we're just showing you about a minute and a half clip from these videos. These videos are actually longer videos, which are available on the Videoguys blog, on the Epiphan website, as well as on YouTube in general. So if you saw something about these products in that video that you want to learn more on, by all means go back and look at that video and the full video, because there's a lot more information we can show you. We're just kind of using snippets to give you a taste of some of the stuff that's out there, which is important. The next area I want to talk about where I think the pearls are so valuable and such a good fit is worship. Let's bring up that worship slide. Okay, the big thing with worship is a lot of times when you're in worship, you have a volunteer who's working the show, not someone who's well-trained in how to do, video production, and you've got to use different volunteers for different shows. Well, that's where a pearl really stands out, because you can kind of preset all the important shots and all the important picture-in-picture and looks for your show, so that it can be operated, like I said, by a single person. That single person could be the person on talent. I'm not suggesting it would be the clergy, but it could be a simple person in the back of the room in the audience who can get trained in a matter of 10 or 15 minutes how to actually run the show. So it's very, very useful in worship. Remember that the pearls can stream live, they can mix video from multi-cameras, they can stream live, they can mix video from multi-cameras, they can play recorded video, and they can also record video. So that gets you everything you really need for a basic production when you really don't have the ability to train a lot of people to learn how to make this all work. You need one person who knows how to set up and get all the right information into the pearl to be ready to go. And then you can really train someone how to use it very easily. And they're very powerful products, and the video quality is fantastic. And they're also, I don't know if I showed you this, but we could, lift this up. No, even better. Go back to that camera shot that was down there. I apologize for that. These are really rugged products. I mean, they're really built. The Epiphan folks build these products for commercial type experiences. Their background is in building things for government, military, hospitals. So when we have Epiphan products, they tend to be built at a different level of quality and ruggedness than typical products you might find from other vendors. Not trying to put down anyone else's product, but when you touch a pearl, you realize this thing's built like a battleship or a tank. They're really solid products. Now we have a video we're going to play about how Epiphan products are used in worship. So let's roll that video.
These days, many churches are looking for new ways to connect with their congregation. We offer 3 hardware solutions, including the affordable Webcaster X2, the versatile Pearl Mini, and the powerful Pearl 2. Our lineup of products make for a simpler setup when compared to using software streaming on a computer. The Pearl family offers more advanced options for customizing your broadcast. Bring in a variety of video signals and high-quality audio sources, switch between multiple cameras or other inputs, including slide presentations.
Streaming allows us to reach people internationally. We have a lot of people throughout the world that actually stream and watch with us live on a Sunday.
Our solutions are easy to use and can be operated by a volunteer or an in-house technician with no formal broadcast training or experience required. Our one-touch button makes streaming easy, and our remote login feature means that help is readily available if you need it.
Cool. Okay, we had someone come up and ask. Chris Ramo asked, how do you get these products? You get these products from Videoguys.com. You can go to our website, or you can give us a call at 800-323-2325. We have these products in stock and available for immediate shipment. We have live people who can help you understand better between which product's right for you, what are the right features and benefits. But Videoguys.com is a dealer, so please go to our website. Very simple, Videoguys.com, or give us a call at 800-323-2325 to buy any of the products you see on any of our webinars. Great. Now let's go to another area where Epiphan products are used very successfully, and that's in the world of corporate video. Oftentimes in a corporate video, once again, you might have a corporate AV group, but they're more about video conferencing and teleconferencing. What about when you've got to produce a video? Well, an Epiphan Pearl or Pearl 2 or Mini is a great thing to have in your boardroom or your meeting room or your training space, because it's so good for creating a cutting-edge live production. You can bring in multiple cameras. You can live stream to your clients. You can record what's going on, and you can also use it as a play-out device for stuff you've done already. So if you do a production where you live stream it, you can record it at the same time, and then later on, you can play it back over your own corporate intra AV system so that the people can watch it either at their desks or in another boardroom. And we've even got some people who are integrating Pearls and Pearl Minis into their corporate AV conference rooms. If you're going to get into something like that, you may want to reach out to your local corporate AV vendor, who I'm sure can get their hands on this and give you a custom installation and work the Pearl 2 or the Mini into it. One of the other areas where Epiphan's very strong is in the of collaboration. Today's business world, where businesses have to work together, video is a really strong way to let people work side by side. So how does Epiphan do that? Well, they work seamlessly with Wowza to combine and stream video from any source. You can you can pair with Facebook Live to share it with your streams with your Facebook followers or in a closed group. And also you can create live streams to YouTube via Wirecast and Epiphan products. So you know, the Pearls and these encoders are really great for collaboration, because we've seen it that sharing PowerPoints and sending back and forth Excel spreadsheets is one thing. When you can use the power of video to communicate even with your own staff or your coworkers, things can just get done that much better and more successfully. Another area, if we could bring this slide up full, we're seeing that the Pearls are being used a lot, and that's in UX and usability testing. Basically, if you understand what UX and usability testing is, then you understand why this product works for you. That's where people test software and new interfaces and GUIs to see how users react to them. One of the nice things about it is with the Pearl stuff, you can be playing out and recording at the same time to get people's reactions of what's going on. So we've seen a lot of success of people who are in that space using Pearl Mini and Pearl to record what's going on to be able to share it later for what they're doing, because it will simultaneously record and synchronize different types of inputs. Another area where we're seeing the Pearls being used is healthcare. Yes, healthcare is using video. They're using video for remote consultations, magnifying images, and even for insurance purposes to record operations and procedures and interviews with patients. They're not customers, they're patients. So multiple Epiphan products, including the Pearl 2, allow live streaming and recording from the operating room. So once again, another area, another vertical where the Epiphan is making headway, and healthcare is something that's really exploding as an opportunity. So if you're in the healthcare world and you do video, think of these products. I've done a lot of shows and a lot of pre-shows where I talk about how big eSports is. eSports is the real deal, folks. You've got kids going to the top engineering schools in the country on full rides because of their ability to play eSports. Business schools are adding eSports management tracks, and these players and celebrities who are getting involved in eSports are making big, big bucks, and so are the venues that hold these events. Well, a lot of people want to do their own local esporting events, so they have a local eSports team. I've heard that some high schools are starting to add eSports. Well, one of the things about eSports is you want to show the gameplay, and you want to show the players at the same time, and you want to record, you not only want to live stream, you want to record those shows for use with your audience and with your players to learn what's going on. So once again, you can stream simultaneously to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, any other destinations. These products from Epiphan all work great with Twitch. And you know, if you're using gaming, you know where do you watch your gameplay? You watch it on Twitch. That's where the gamers go. And guess what? The Epiphan products all support Twitch natively. Twitch is an option for direct streaming from Pearls, as well as the Webcaster X2. So if you're into gaming, if you're into esports, Epiphan's got products that are perfect for you. And that leads to our next video clip. Here's a little one about how Pearl 2s are being used in gaming. And once again, to remind you that you can watch this entire video on our website blog, on Epiphan's blog, and I think it's also on Twitch. So here you go.
So yeah, we have the Pearl 2 set up right now with Mortal Kombat 11 ready to go. We have our Blackmagic Ursa camera and our XLR microphone, and we're going to broadcast some quality content. So I just got done streaming Mortal Kombat 11 with Joel from Pro Video, and overall I really actually enjoyed it. This is more suitable towards streamers that have dedicated studio, just because of the high level equipment that you can use with the box and the capabilities that it has with the inputs and the outputs and the range that you can use with it, as well as esports organizations as well. This is probably going to be a really reliable system to use. Overall, it was actually really easy to set up and super easy to control. It was definitely super high quality as well, so it was a lot of fun and I really enjoyed it.
Videoguys is available Monday through Friday.
Here we go. Wanted to finish up the show by once again showing you both units close up here, the Pearl Mini with its I/O and its nice big touch screen, the big brother, the original product, the Pearl 2, The Pearl 2 has professional I/O as well and more of it. And I just wanted to also reiterate that there is a 4K firmware option available to turn your Pearl 2 into a 4K product. So you could do it immediately or you could do it down the road. And that's one of the cool things that I really love about these Epiphan Pearl products is they grow and new features get added as time goes on. So they put out a new firmware and they add new features. Now, one of the new features that I want to talk about that's coming soon on the Pearl 2, oh, look at that, you're faster than me, way to go, is NDI. They are adding native NDI support for the Pearl 2. Now, I didn't go into a slide on this yet because we're hoping to be doing an NDI workflow webinar in the future, but what the Pearl 2 will be able to do is it'll be able to play out NDI, any video that's in it. All the video sources on the Pearl will become available to any other NDI-aware devices on the network. It'll also be able to record any NDI streams from the network and bring in any NDI streams from the network. So what does that mean? A Pearl 2 can communicate with a TriCaster. You can get into a Pearl 2 via Bird Dog encoder or a Connect Spark or a PTZ camera from folks like PTZOptics with their NDI option. So it opens up a whole world of new opportunities for the Pearl 2, and we're really excited about that. So Pearl 2 now with NDI. Great job by Epiphan. You know I'm a big fan of NDI, and I've been pushing it to the industry in general. And to all of our vendors, I always say, when are you going to give me NDI? And one day, they came in, and the Epiphan guy said, Gary, don't even ask. You got it. NDI is coming out in the next big firmware revision. We hope to have it available by NAB, but we're going to be announcing it at NAB, and now you've got it. So great job by the folks at Epiphan jumping on the NDI bandwagon and making the Pearl 2 an even more flexible and powerful product. That brings us to a conclusion for today's show, folks, and I want to thank the folks at Epiphan for all they do in making their products great. What's next? Well, next week, we're going to do a top 10 show on the TriCaster TC1. They put their trade-up program back. You can save up to $7,500, and that's a big, exciting thing. So we're going to walk through that. We've done a couple of shows on the top 10 reasons, so I think it's going to be me more narrating a show on the top 10. We're going to have it there. And then the following, June 4th, we've got the Matrox Spotlight on who's using Monarch encoders and lecture capture. The 11th, we've got the PTZOptics wireless cable product, and then shortly after that, we're going to have, like I said in my pre-show, the Media Composer show. We're going to have folks on Avid coming in via Skype TX on the TriCaster TC1, and they're going to talk about all the new features in Media Composer and how they got there and what they're doing and how they're listening to their customers. So I want to thank everyone for coming to today's webinar. Gary at Videoguys.com. Once again, if you're looking to buy an Epiphan Pearl, Pearl 2, Pearl Mini, a Webcaster, AVIO, any Epiphan products, we have them in stock here at Videoguys. You can call 800-323-2325, and you can talk to a live person. The guys running the show today, Oliver and Adam, they're on the phones to tell you how these products work. You can talk to me if you got some workflow questions. We've got a team of people here who use these products, who know these products, and we're here to help you get the most value for your video live production buck. So this is Gary from Video Guys. Thank you very much for tuning in to today's Video Guys Newsday Tuesday. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Videoguys is available Monday through Friday. Give us a call at 1-800-323-2325. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter to stay connected with all of our updates. And you can like us on Facebook. Keep an eye out for our live videos. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.